So let me guess, you, along with thousands of other people, found this beautiful, magical instrument. You started off with your C, your F, your G7, and it led you down the path to thousands of songs, right? But now you think about, I wonder if there's more. How do you get from here to here to here to something like this? What chords are those? I'm going to show you in just a little bit. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Katie. I'm going to be showing you some different chord options to mix things up from your C, F, and G7 to something more colorful. So let's start off with good old C, probably everybody's first chord, right? So what's the next step that you could just bring it up a little bit? Well, I suggest this one right here. So B flat can be pretty difficult for a beginner, just so I've seen and so I've heard. But if you move that same position up to the 3rd fret, you'll notice that there's less tension on the strings, and actually people find that a little bit easier to do than the B flat. So finger number 1 is going to be on the 3rd fret of strings 1 and 2. Finger number 2 on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and then finger number 3 on the 5th fret of the 4th string. So there's an option right there. Another option that I absolutely love is that if you find this G chord shape, slide it up over yonder, and we have 7, 8, 7, and leaving this G string open, what a pretty option you have there. And then one of my favorites, 10th fret, right here, and all the other strings, they're open. So we have option 1, 2, 3, and then we have my favorite, 10th fret. Now here's another one. To have a C chord is great, but what if you tried a C major 7? Replacing a C with a C major 7 can really just make things really, really beautiful. So let's say that you have a chord progression, G, C, and then D, E minor, but then replace the C with the C major 7. So I have... That's really, really pretty. I love major 7th chords. Any chance that I get to replace a chord with a major 7th chord, I try to slip it in there every once in a while, and wow, it really just changes things, doesn't it? So speaking of major 7th chords, we have a G chord like this. If you want a G major 7th, here's a way to play that. You can bar, oh yeah, bar the 2nd fret like that, and then you can leave the G string open, or you could take each finger right here, finger 1, 2, and 3, place that on the 2nd fret of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string. If you don't like bar chords, oh, that's so pretty. So again, if we have a G, C, D to an E minor, let's replace the G with a G major 7, the C with a C major 7, D, let's leave it regular, and then E minor. So let's try that. Doesn't that just make it shimmer? It just adds new life to it, doesn't it? So anytime that you can replace a major chord with a major 7th, you have to experiment just to see if it actually fits what you would like to communicate with the song. But, you know, trial and error, there's a lot that you can learn from that. So go ahead and give that a try. G, G major 7, C to C major 7. Now speaking of major 7th chords, one of my favorite chords of all time is actually F major 7. So instead of the F chord, you could have this right here. There's some finger gymnastics involved in this one right here. Awful, I hate this one. Yeah, I don't like that one. I'm just not that cool. It's not on my muscle memory yet. I should practice it. But my favorite way to play an F major 7 is actually on the 5th fret. I'm going to take my focus fox, fingers 1 and 2, place it on the 5th fret of string 3 and 4. Right, of the C and the G strings. Doesn't that just make you melt? It makes me melt. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so beautiful. So let's say that we have a C chord, an F chord, and a G7. Let's do some replacement here. We have C major 7, G major 7, and then we have F major 7. So let's try that. So I use this particular chord voicing for dreams. Now I see a lot of tutorials out there and they use the, and there you go again, you say you want your freedom, but who am I to keep you down? Well, I decided to use in the chorus, thunder only happens when it's raining. And I use this voicing right here instead of the regular G, because it doesn't quite fit with the major 7th, but oh, isn't that pretty? Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. So there are some easy options that you can just pick and choose and then insert them into your familiar songs and then just see what works. Find out, you know what, I think that was really cool. But the only way to do that is with trial and error. You may have a beautiful, happy accident.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Let me know if you like this video and I can make another one like it and with some new chords and breathe some fresh life into your songs. I have the tutorial for dreams over here. And if you're wanting to start your guitar journey, I made a guitar course that is perfect for the beginner, starting you from the ground up, the fun, the fast, and the stress-free way. All right, I'll see you in the next one. And remember, you are loved. Bye.